never be gone.
Case in joint.
It was my first kiss.
I had no idea what the fuck this thing was talking about.
What?
Okay, it's 2037, everyone has allergies.
No, I'm like allergic to dirt. So don't eat dirt.
What day is it? What day is it? What day is it?
Take it away, Lee.
Of course, no doubt. Back to you.
What? Why?
Hello and welcome back to Vancouver Quarantine Performance Project Round 2. About a month and a half ago, we had an amazing show that was all created by you guys. We had a ton of wonderful original content, and we were so excited to do a Round 2. And looking back at Round 2 and seeing what we have, looking at this Round 2 and seeing all the films we have, one thing is very clear. Everyone has lost their goddamn minds. We have a ridiculous weekend ahead of shows. We have obviously this program right now that you're watching. We have the late night show tonight, and tomorrow we have the finals and awards ceremony and all that fun stuff. So hunker down, get stoked, get ready, because we have a lot of great programming in front of you. And the winner, also tonight, we have an audience choice vote, and the winner of the audience choice vote, combined from this screening and the next screening, the winner gets to not only be put in the finals, but also gets a nice cash prize with that. So stay tuned to the end to make sure to vote for your favorite. This has obviously been a pretty crazy week for all of us. And I think we need to take a moment to reflect. And as much as how easy it is to look at the dumpster fire that is the United States right now, we can't say that things are much better in Canada. We're not better here. We've not been great to Black people, Indigenous people, people of color in this country, and it is time to start being part of the change. And I want to just take a little moment to talk about our film industry. Because film has the power to change the world, to hold a mirror to the world, and yet film has had a pretty shitty track record. When film started back in the day, the very first... okay, sorry, I was just making sure that this is working. When film started back in the day, the very first American blockbuster was basically Nazi propaganda, and well, not Nazi, white supremacist propaganda, and things have not necessarily gotten much better. 3 weeks ago, I had a job interview with a prominent MOW company, and I don't get very many meetings to write or direct feature films, so I was really excited for this meeting, and I was ready to take notes, and this was 3 weeks ago, okay? This is in 2020, this is 3 weeks ago. So I took this meeting and I was writing down notes of what they want in the movie of the weeks. You know, these are the Hallmark movies and all that sort of stuff. And at the very end of the meeting, I asked, what don't you want in your movie of the week scripts if you want to get these made? And they said, well, our buyers are really conservative. And so we want to make sure that we are not doing, not giving any, we want to make sure that there's no sex scenes, there's no drugs, anything like that. And then they said they didn't want to have any gay couples and no interracial couples. This is in 2020, that MOW companies are still telling people to not look at the world as it is today. They still don't want people to have interracial couples on screen after it's been 60 years after the first on-screen interracial kiss. So as much as we like to think that Vancouver is great, a huge chunk of our local industry is devoted to basically making white supremacist media. So I think we need to reflect at this point when we're pausing for what we're going to make the future of this film industry as we get back from COVID, and really think about what the hell we are doing. And if in 2020 we're still telling people to not have interracial couples on screen, to not have gay couples on screen, we've seriously fucked up. And our whole time we are alive, we have not progressed very much. So please, if you are working for companies that are making stuff that is basically just propaganda for white supremacists so children can grow up watching the same white families, etc., start to question it. And I'm guilty myself, you know. A lot of the films that I have made in the past have been predominantly white, and I've predominantly starring white dudes. And I definitely had to take a moment to pause and think about the movies that I'm making. And so anyways, I want to start this show positively, but I also want us to think about what we can do growing forward. And I have not been perfect, and I do plan to be better, and hopefully you do too. That being said, we've got some wonderful voices from all around in this screening, in this next screening, and I am so excited to be sharing those. But it is our duty to make this industry better, because the people who have most of the power in this industry are often the people who have not made it better. So we may not have tons of power as up-and-coming filmmakers, but we do have the power to tell stories that are going to move us forward. So hopefully we can do that. So yeah, anyways, on that note, let's start celebrating the wonderful artists and voice of filmmaking tonight. We've got so much exciting stuff, and let's make the world a better place, and let's think about the content that we're making. Anyways, let's start the show, and make sure you stay tuned to the end to vote for your audience choice favorite. Let's do this.
This time last year, I was wandering the streets of Paris. I saw the Louvre, I walked the Champs-Élysées, I saw the street where Jean-Luc Godard shot the ending of Breathless. That evening, I saw a smoke plume on the horizon. It was from Notre Dame Cathedral, where I'd been only hours before. The next day, I went back and saw the spire had collapsed and the roof was gone, and nothing has quite felt the same since. This year, my world is my parents' house, the street outside, and a tiny public park my dad likes to run in. There's nothing to do, and no one to meet. I feel the anxiety and the self-doubt setting in. An idea. I'll make a film in quarantine, about quarantine, to create a world where none of this ever happened. The only cast or crew available is me, my mom, and my dad. They ask what I'm making. I say it's a documentary. Really, it is. I borrow a tripod from the girl down the street, take out the camera I bought in high school for photography class, and we're in business.
Well, how do you expect to make a film by yourself, right? You've got this like crazy thing that you have to do, and the only way to actually properly achieve that would be by taking the burden of every single roll on. Maybe you have to just try on every shoe.
Make sure you have that pro mist on. Anything you can think of homemade, just do it. It'll be great.
With that, you have like not as many people like putting their hands in the pot, I guess. So that way it's going to be a much more distilled version of your vision in a way.
Use your limitations to your advantage. Yep, that's right. That's a big asset.
Now with invaluable advice, I turned my mom's sewing room into a writer's suite. I come up with a title so pretentious it sounds better in French. I plan everything. Blocking. Camera placement. Lighting. Costume design. I fall off a cliff. My camera lands in dirt. Somehow, it still works. Against all odds, the story is ready. The time is right. Every idea, note, and plan has led to this. I rewrite everything. Fire. The lonely ferry ride home. The outbreak. Or can I? Josh, I can't do this. I can't do this.
Why not? It's kind of strange. At the beginning of this whole process, you were really fired up and ready to make something really awesome. I could feel it. I felt it in your voice. I felt it, man. What I can say is that when you're making this whole thing, something that really gets me out of like a rut is to make something that makes me laugh, I guess. Something that makes me laugh, something that makes me want to be creative again. And that really pulls me out of that rut to make something awesome. That's my personal advice for you.
That's good. That's really good advice.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is how I started booking way more auditions than I was doing previously. You cannot believe how much I felt like I was in a desert looking for water, which was acting jobs. Anyways, guys, thanks again for tuning in. I cannot believe we've hit 200,000 subscribers in just 1 year. If you asked me this last year, if I'd be doing this year, I'd be like, I don't think so. To all my Dontavians, thank you again so much for your support. I cannot believe I get to make a living doing this, sharing my experiences with you to help you become a better actor. Catch you in the next video. Peace. Boom. And cut. Now what? Makeup, makeup, makeup. Nope. Curling iron, hairbrush it. Oh. Nah. No.
I don't think actors should ever expect to get a role because the disappointment is too great. You've got to think of things as an opportunity. And auditions, an opportunity.
Yo, D.
Hey, what's good?
Ready to make 5 stacks tonight? Big dog with me, you at 7.
5 stacks? Shit. Yeah.
Tonight?
I'm always ready.
Are you trying to save up for acting school or whatever?
And yes, acting school. Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Shut up, man. Just show up.
Alright.
Leave a message.
Hey, Jillian, it's Dante. I unfortunately won't be able to make play rehearsal tonight. Something came up, so I'll catch you with the next one. Okay, sorry, bye.
Hey, you okay?
Yeah, okay.
You sure?
Yeah.
Close your eyes. Now, imagine a sea of colors flying past you. Really see the colors. Now, what if I told you there are other colors that you haven't seen before? Can you imagine colors bending beyond the spectrum of our rainbow? What if I explain every single property of these colors to you? If I gave you all of that physical information, would you be able to fully understand these brand new colors without ever seeing them for yourself? This is Mary. Mary has achromatopsia, or in other words, is completely colorblind. The only colors that she does see are black, white, and every shade of gray in between. Her condition is incredibly rare, and she has lived with it since birth. This monochromatic world is all that Mary has ever known. Strangely enough, Mary also happens to be an expert in the neurophysiology of vision, specializing in color vision. She has complete knowledge of all that physical science has ever revealed about the physiological mechanisms that make visual perception possible. She can describe with certainty the process in which the human eye and brain together translate light into color. For example, if Mary were to explain how it is that an apple appears red, she would explain that the surface of the apple is reflecting wavelengths that the brain perceives as red and absorbs the remaining colors. But what would happen if Mary woke up one day and her familiar black and white life transformed into a world rich with color? Maybe having all the physical information about something doesn't tell us what it's like to actually experience it. What do you think, Mary?
I woke up this morning, the sky was dark and gray. I knew I needed something to chase these blues away. Should I call up my best friend? Just go back to bed. Decided to bring out my old guitar and wrote this song instead. You're all that I need. You help me feel the loneliness inside of me. I can finally breathe and show the world the beauty that's inside of me. I know when I need it, I can always count on you. And when you feel like you've got nowhere to turn, you can lean up on me too. I could never come up with all the words to tell you how much you mean to me. So I wrote you this cheesy little song, and hopefully you'll see that you're all that I need. You help me feel the emptiness inside of me. With you I can finally breathe and show the world the beauty that's inside of me. La 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 la. Oh la 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 la. You're all that I need. You help me feel the emptiness inside of me. With you I can finally breathe and show the world the beauty that's inside of me. Show the world the beauty that's inside of me. You help me see the beauty that's inside of me.
Hey.
Hey! Are you wearing a tie?
I wanted to make our first date special.
Give me 1 second then. Hold on.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine. I'm just really stinky. And sweaty. I did this virtual workout, and my gym instructor looked like a porn star that I like. So, well, you can imagine the rest.
So, you like to exercise?
Yeah. Are you drinking right now?
Oh, just some rosé.
Oh. Cheers.
Cheers. So.
Oh, that's nice.
I was surprised when you said you wanted to meet.
Wait, sorry, I didn't get that.
I said, I was surprised when you said you wanted to meet.
Ah, well, I mean, I don't really have anything else to do, so.
Right. Me too.
You know, you can be chatting to someone, but when it comes to actually meeting them, well, meet. I hate it.
Oh, well, thank you for making an exception.
No biggie. So what do you think? Am I as studly in person?
Well, you're more rugged than I expected.
Yeah, well, no George Clooney.
Right, but I like you. You're authentic.
Thanks. Well, I feel like all the gays I know are trying to be Ken dolls. You know, makeup everywhere, and nice clothes.
Yeah, who would do that?
I mean, it's just... No, I feel like people are dating me because that's just what people do. I want it to mean something.
Right. Not just because my mom says she wants grandkids.
Grandkids.
I'm kidding. Obviously.
You had me there. You know what? I dig your shirt.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm a little turned on by it. It's been a while, so.
Kiss me.
Hi.
That was amazing.
You're a unique one, Adam.
Thanks.
I gotta go, but this was fun. It was nice chatting.
Yeah, it was. I'll talk to you later?
Yeah, I'll talk to you later. Bye.
We were born together. You and I. Well, technically I was 12 minutes ahead of you. Sometimes I wonder what life would have been like if you'd been born first. People couldn't even tell us apart as kids. I mean, I even caught Dad looking at me with that slightly vacant look. Like he wasn't quite sure. Like he was scanning my face for signs of you. Remember, sometimes we used to pretend there was only one of us, and he would play along, and then act totally shocked when one of us popped out of hiding. What? There are two of you? I was the first to learn to ride a bike. First to tie my shoelaces. First to kiss a boy. I had the best grades. Got into university first. Remember you stood with Mom and Dad watching me drive off with my boxes of stuff. And then you called me that night because I felt too alone and felt so alone I almost gave it all up. Your calls were always perfectly timed when I needed you the most. Like you could feel me across 2 time zones sitting in your little studio apartment. Got married first. Had a kid first. got divorced first. All before you even met somebody that you even thought you might want to marry. I remember when it didn't work out, I said, "You're better off. Marriage sucks. Divorce sucks more. Trust me. Been there, done that." I remember you when you first came to visit me in my new apartment after the divorce, and you marveled at how nice it was. And I offered to lend you some money. I hadn't even seen your place until after. I had no idea you were so good with plants. I'm trying to take care of them, but I'm not very good at it. They miss you. I miss you. Dad still scans my face, but now he knows it's me. I still catch him with that look sometimes, though. As if he's hoping you'll pop out of hiding. There were two. Now there's only one.
All right. Approaching the planet now, Commander.
Remember, Space Ranger, failure is not an option. We've lost too many soldiers to this war, and you are our last hope. This may be the only chance we get to take these bastards down. For good.
This is the optimal location to embed the imploder into the soil. Once embedded, you must return to your ship and activate it remotely.
Easy now. Let's not be hasty. You asked for it. It's not good. I've been fatally hit, but the imploder's been successfully planted in the soil. Star Command, do you copy? Do you copy?
Is that your Star Cruiser? I can't believe you still have that thing.
Yeah, I found it in my old stuff.
You're moving off to college and you're still playing in cardboard boxes?
It's just the one time, okay? Just say goodbye, you know?
Right, well, hurry up, Space Ranger K. Mom's waiting in the car.
R is for romance.
It smells really good.
Alright, as soon as I finish this last cast, I'm good to go.
Why am I painting clothes on toys, but I'm sitting here thinking?
Hello?
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 Yes?
Hello?
What?
Who is this?
Hello?
Hello? Hi?
Can you hear me?
Yes?
I can hear you.
What the hell is this?
Who are you?
Who are you? Okay. That's.
Are you in my head? Where are you?
Wait, who's this now?
Who am I?
Who are you?
Okay, that's it. I'm done. Thank you.
Get out of my head.
What is happening?
Can you see me right now?
Okay, I'm seriously gone. No returning back.
How many of you are in there?
In where? Who's you?
Who am I?
Whom am I?
Really?
Actually, it's who.
Okay. Oh, stop. I need to figure this out.
Get a grip.
Who made you leader?
Yeah, we need to figure this out.
Leader of what?
Exactly.
Everyone stop talking now.
Are you alive? Who? All of you.
I'm alive.
And what is alive, really? And sometimes I feel like I'm lost, like I'm a little puppy in the bottom of like a basket, and it's floating down the river, and I have no control over where it's going. Even if I paddle, I never get to where I'm supposed to.
This is hell. We are dead, and this is hell.
Hello?
What are your names?
I'm
Brad.
One at a time, please, for the love of God.
Who cares what anybody's name is? How is this happening?
Witchcraft!
Witchcraft?
Who are you people?
No, we moved past that already.
Really?
I'm going crazy. I'm hearing voices in my head.
I think he's new.
New to what?
Oh, I've been here this whole time. I just haven't said anything.
Dude!
Really?
Okay, everyone say a number.
No, we tried the name already. Everyone will just speak at the same time. Don't say a number.
$72!
Who said that?
Me.
Who's me?
Hello?
Yes?
Hello?
Oh my god. For the love of God, just let it stop.
Hello?
I have lost my mind. Hello?
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 Who said that? Hello? What do you want from me?
Leave me alone!
Hi?
Oh, for the love of all the crap in the mighty earth.
1, 2, 3. People. 4.
Who's that?
5.
Please, no more. Come on, kiddo. Time for lunch.
Hello?
Anyone?
Hello?
You cried during movies? I never used to cry with anything like that. It's just art, right? It's someone's art. It's art. It's not my art, but it's art. I get it, but I never got it. You know the movie 7 Pounds? Like, Will Smith kills himself, all guilty, and gives his organs to everybody and to Woody Harrelson. Woody fucking Harrelson. Can you imagine? Imagine that for a second. Picture that right now. Woody Harrelson with Will Smith's eyes. Right? Weird. First time I saw that movie, I didn't feel shit. Then all it takes is your buddy, your brain dead buddy, gets switched off. Save a few other people's lives. And next time you watch the movie, you cry and you weep and you cry. You sob yourself to sleep. In the middle of the fucking day. So you tell me if that's normal. If that's good. If that's... if that's good to be like that all the fucking time. Because that's my life. I didn't sign up for it, but this is the hand I got. So... I just... I wonder...
Hello. I want to thank you for coming today. We are gathered here today to mourn the loss of my social life. Though it was not great, it was something at least. We will now do a ceremonial burial of my calendar to give honor to everything that I was at least going to try to do. Probably not, because I'm kind of... Oh wait, it doesn't matter. And now, under the rug, with all my other problems. What? I am not being dramatic. Okay, maybe I'm being a little dramatic, but I'm simply a woman with no plans, nowhere to go, and I know you spend most of your time here and you don't go and leave the house, so maybe I could take a page out of your book. Even though I definitely wouldn't want your tiny legs. I don't think I could get anywhere. What should I do first? Why not? Shall we?
Hi there, my name is Corey Malone and this is the first time I'm doing stand-up comedy. So I'm going to equate this like the first time I had sex. It's going to be short, embarrassing for all parties involved, and my mom is in the audience! So the federal government has now banned all assault rifles, and I know a lot of people on both sides of the argument, some for, some against. And the people against are saying, Corey, they're taking away my rights. So I say, okay, why do you need assault rifles? And this was one of the responses. Well, if I'm in the forest and I encounter a bear, I need to protect myself. Well, that's your first problem. Why are you fucking with bears? Are you trying to compensate for something? Because when I go into the woods, I check out the wildlife, and if I see a bear lives there, I say no thanks. I've seen the movie Grizzly Man, I know what they can do, I'm not fucking with bears. Another argument I've heard is, I need to protect myself from others, but when you translate that from white trash to English, what that really means is, I like to shoot visible minorities that are minding their own business. So I would recommend trying a new skill. I've been told it's lit when you learn how to knit, so there's that. Cleaning supplies have also been in the news, and I'm really happy that we kiboshed all of those upsellers because they are morons. They're risking their lives! Think about it this way. Yes, you are going to make a good chunk of change. But say one of those people that you sold to is unhinged and they, God forbid, follow you home and murder you. You have literally given them everything they need to clean up the evidence. Like, CSI is gonna come in and be like, well, our job here is done, boys. The case is not going to TV. I am so sorry about that. But luckily, I've had all the cleaning supplies I need, including toilet paper, which makes me 10 times more attractive. Which is nice, because if you wanted to be an eligible bachelor in Vancouver, you needed to make 6 figures. But now, you just need 6 little words. 24 rolls of 2-ply. My girlfriend also recently broke up with me. She said she needed to socially distance herself. That was through a text in Ontario before the pandemic. So I'm single again and back on the dating scene, but we're doing it online now, which is okay, but I do miss the physical interaction. You get to test the chemistry, go out for a walk, hold hands, but now it's just a glorified interview about why you want to sleep with that person, which is okay, I guess, because I can do it in my underwear, like a lot of things like eating, working, making my shitty TikTok videos. But I've been moving away from the underwear and just using a towel because now my options are way more open. I can go to the washroom and take a shower, and then afterwards just walk into the kitchen and grab a handful of Doritos. That's my time. Thank you so much.
Board in the house! Board in the house! Bored! Hello, bored friend. Are you also bored? Bored like a mother... Cookies. My roommate has made cookies. Cookies are mine, Chris. Do not look for them. Challenge accepted.
Yes.
Of course, a room where no one would suspect. Oh, a trap. Critical success. And to the victor, the spoils. No!
Yeah, I need to break open the door. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I don't know what kind of cookies. Chocolate. There's definitely chocolate in there. Like three kinds of chocolate. Yeah? Okay? Good kick. Run up on a kick. Okay? Yeah, sure. Okay. Thanks, Grandma. Yeah. Love you too. Bye-bye.
I'm one with the cookie. Vincent says hands off. Sorry, Vincent. Not today, Bear. Yes. Oh, oh, good.
Everything for the movie night. Should I become an idiot? I hid the cookies from him. Yeah. Hold on. Chris? Chris? Yeah, he's not here. Yeah. Also, I laced them with pot. He is a lightweight. He's not going to eat them, even if he finds them. He's not that stupid.
How could I have known that?
Yeah, yeah. Cool, man. Cool.
No.
So I lace them with pot, with pot, with pot, with pot.
Board in the house.
He's not that much of an idiot.
Cookies.
Shut up and sit down.
Bottom of the ninth, you got a runner on first and a runner on second, one away. And who steps into the box? Hugo Pascal. Now, Hugo knew the game better than anyone. He was one smart ball player. I mean, he knew it in and out, and that's probably why he went second round for Cincinnati. I mean, they saw something in him, and he was destined for greatness, but it don't matter how smart of a ball player you are, because every guy who steps into that box in the bottom of the ninth is thinking of one thing. They want to be the guy. The guy who puts the ball over the fence and gets hoisted on his teammate's shoulders and takes his team to state. So what does Hugo do? He takes a two-seamer to the outside and pops it right up to the warning track and then right into the right fielder's glove. But it don't matter, because now you got a guy on second and you got a guy on third, and there's two away. And who's stepping up to the bat? It's Benny Henderson. And Benny Henderson's this big, tough, mean son of a bitch. And I mean, me and Benny, we used to go to other teams' parties and try to steal their girlfriends, and we'd get into scraps. Me and Benny, we had ourselves a time. They throw 4 balls and they walk him, and Benny's pissed. He snaps the bat over his knee and he takes his place at first base. And I'm watching from the batter circle. It's my time to shine. And I take my place and I look that tall motherfucker on the mound in the eye, and we're doing the dance. There's only 2 eyes in the stands that mean anything to me. And my old man, he was a tough son of a bitch. And he instilled in me that if I want to be great, I got to give it my all. And I did. I watched that first strike go by, and I knew I was in the zone. But then he's throwing me junk, and I'm chopping at anything that I can. Bottom of the ninth. Bases loaded, 2 away. A ball player's dream.
Hi.
Hi there.
That light seemed really bright.
Hi! Chloe? What time is it?
It's like 10:30.
What? No.
I'm gonna be so late.
Should I just call back?
So much clothes! How are you doing?
Oh, I'm hanging in there. I finally took up knitting.
Oh, wow.
I think I'm finally getting the hang of this whole isolation thing. I can learn new languages.
Oh, I found this really amazing yogurt making tutorial the other day.
That poker strategy masterclass looks amazing, doesn't it? Catherine? Chloe? Hello? No! Here we go again. Left in the dust, stuck by No! No! No. Yes, no. Perfect. Oh, hey! Whoa, hot date? Costco. Nice! Can you pick up some more popcorn? Yeah, no problem. Cool.
Superheroes clean toilets. And sometimes they wear a mask. And some superhero costumes don't have capes, or bright colors, or logos. It's like when Clark Kent enters a phone booth and comes back out again as Clark Kent. They don't need the costume. It's what they do. It's just that we never noticed. Like food delivery, or stocking shelves, or giving us electricity or water, or taking out the trash. Well, you get it. There's lots. I mean, a hell of a lot. And some of us might even think of them as lower than us. Lesser. Even doctors and nurses. I mean, it's their job. They choose to do it. Well, Superman might choose to save the planet, right? Doesn't have to do it. He's just a nice guy. But we don't go, well, it's just his job, right? We say, thank you for saving our ass again, Superman. But you know what we're doing? We're asking Superman to work with kryptonite. And that could kill him. And it's going to do it. None of them have to do it. And that's what makes them superheroes. All of them. All the hidden ones, the ones that walk amongst us, the ones that we ignore. Let's not do that anymore. They deserve better. I don't know about you, but I am a huge superhero fan. Something I choose to do, just like them.
But I got lost a time or two. I wiped my brow and kept pushing through. I couldn't see how every sign pointed straight to you. Well, every long lost dream led me to where you are. Others who broke my heart, they were like northern stars, pointing me on on my way and into your loving arms. This much I know is true, that God bless the broken road that led me straight to you. Yes, it did. I think about the years I've spent just a passing through. I'd like to take the time I lost and give it back to you. But you just smile, you take my hand. You've been there, you understand. It's all part of a greater plan that is coming true. And every long lost dream led me to where you are. Others who broke my heart, they were like northern stars, pointing me on my way into your loving arms. This much I know is true, that God blessed the broken road that led me straight to you. Just a rolling on into your loving arms. This much I know is true, that God bless the broken road that led me straight to you. That God bless the broken road that led me straight to you.
I've lived in my place for almost 2 years. I can't believe it's been that long.
I remember a couple months after I moved in, I went for a run in a nearby park.
I'm not sure why I did. I don't normally run.
I remember I felt like an imposter being out that early. I discovered the SkyTrain ran right next to the park. I didn't realize it came this way.
That night, I heard the faint sound of the SkyTrain for the first time. I've started walking more. It's one of the only times where I can really let my mind wander. When When I was a kid, I would always imagine what it would be like to float through the air. I wanted nothing more than to just swim through the sky. I don't think I want anything now as much as I wanted that as a kid.
What do I want now? Now I feel tethered to the ground.
Welcome back. What an amazing set of films. It was so fun to watch, and this is so exciting. You know, I think one of the biggest things I miss right now is just having screenings with our film community, etc. And this still feels like community. It still feels like home. So thank you for creating these amazing projects and sharing them today. We are going to have an audience choice vote in just a second. So if you had a film that you really liked from this set, make sure that you vote for it. You can vote for several films. And following this at 8 o'clock, so in like 45 minutes from now, we are going to be doing our Dark AF screening, hosted by Gigi Saul Guerrero. We have some amazingly dark and weird, twisted films. It is a very eclectic group of films, and I'm so excited to share it. So yeah, right at the beginning of this live, I told you guys a story about my dealings with an MOW company, and someone wrote in the comments, you know, what are we going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Balancing, you know, your need for a job, this, that, and the other. And I don't have a great answer, to tell you the truth, and I'm here to listen. But what I did do is I realized that telling these stories are important because exposing these blatant biases is important. So I did end up writing a post on Facebook and kind of exposing what I had dealt with. And as it turns out, a lot of people have dealt with similar things. So you're welcome to look at that post and share it. It's on my personal Facebook. But if not, I think at the very least what we can do as potential allies here is to take a stand when we're seeing these things happening around us. And I know that's not a perfect solution. Also, in addition, like we mentioned at the beginning of the show, the average festival screening costs about $15. So if you feel like you got a great show tonight and you feel like you're going to get a great show later on tonight, we have a whole bunch of charities that we've recommended in the description below. Or if you don't have any money, spending time signing petitions is important. This is a time where we can't just be posting black squares. We got to be active. So do what you can. Yeah. And then tomorrow at 7 p.m., I am so excited for the finals and awards show. The content we have this year this month of Vancouver Quarantine Performance Project is super exciting. And I feel like I've been sitting on this gold mine that I haven't been able to share. So please come back tomorrow. I promise you it is going to be a lit fucking show. So without further ado, I'm going to leave you with the audience choice voting link. That'll be open for 5 minutes. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to take a screenshot of the results at that point in time. So don't go crazy for the next hour sending it to all your friends and family. You got 5 minutes to vote. And then we'll see you at the Dark AF screening at 9 p.m. tonight. We're so excited. Gigi Saul Guerrero is hosting it. This is the end of me on the broadcast. We had a last minute scramble and couldn't get a host. So you had to deal with shitty old me. But drink up, enjoy the show, and let's be better as a society. Keep on rocking in the free world. Let's do this. Vote. Here we go. Oh shoot! I have to hit that button.